Shalom, Israel. This is Sister Jackie. Here is a quick update on my channel, and I would like to talk about the Black Buy-in Power with the congregation. As previously reported, YouTube is updating their terms of service on December the 10th. Now, just in case my channel is not considered commercially viable, I want to let you know other ways to contact me. I have a website called JacquelineMcCrae.com. I usually add some videos on the books/videos section, and I will redo any of the main videos that are on YouTube, such as where to find old books about Black Jews and where to find old newspaper articles about Black Jews. Those videos will go on one or more alternative streaming services. Right now, I'm on Patreon and Vimeo as J McCrae. My personal preference is Vimeo because I was able to download their app on my Apple TV box. So that's where I prefer to post videos, but I probably will use Patreon for my short films and maybe some of my dreams. To recap, my website is JacquelineMcCrae.com, and I'm on Vimeo and Patreon as J McCrae. Now on to the Black Buy-in Power. I'm having a tongue twister moment. Okay, so if many of our YouTube accounts are terminated, it may be that the Most High is pushing us to the next level. Right now, I see that we rely too much on the Gentile system, and then when they put us in cyber jail or they do something to our channels, we become upset. I'm not knocking anyone for feeling this way because I have been guilty of it too. But we don't really have a right to be upset because with the amount of money that is spent by African Americans, we really don't have an excuse why we don't have our own. I mean, according to Fortune.com, the Black Buy-in Power is $1.2 trillion annually. That's a lot of money. What are we doing with that money? The majority is going to other nations of people. I'm not criticizing us for supporting other racial groups. That's not what I'm saying at all, because the Most High makes his sun rise on the just and the unjust, and on the Hebrews and the Gentiles. So at the end of the day, all nations must be able to survive. But what I'm saying is that we as a people must learn how to love and support our own first. All of the other nations are already doing this. I worked in technology for over 20 years, so I've experienced that other nationality of people are taking care of their own in the workplace, despite the Anti-Discrimination Act. And you know something? I'm not mad at them. Just like they have something, we should have something too. We have the money. In fact, I'm going to show you this money exercise that I did in a spreadsheet. It would have been nice if our Hebrew Israelite elders got together to do something like this years ago. Personally, I think we are out of time in the daughter of Babylon, but I will show you how it could have looked. Now, here's the spreadsheet. Let's say that we have 200 Hebrew Israelites that donated $100 a month. At the end of the month, that is $20,000. At the end of the year, that is $240,000. At the end of 10 years, that is $2,400,000. And this is not calculating interest. Okay, let's boost up his Hebrew Israelite numbers and make 200,000 people. Do you see? That's 20 million per month. 240 million per year. And 2 billion in 10 years. Okay, let's kick it up a notch. In America, they estimate that there are 40 million African Americans or so. Let's assume 35 million are adults that can donate 100 a month. Do you see these numbers? They are in the billions. Now, based on Fortune.com, we are spending over $1 trillion a year. So we put out way over $100 a month. Let's say if we preserve part of that trillion for ourselves, what could we have done with that money? We could have created our own private school systems like the Catholics, Christians, and Jewish people. Let our children learn moral values from us and not other nations of people. What else could we have done with the money? We could have set up our own social media sites so no one can ever kick us off. We could have also have money in reserve to help our people in hard times. We could set up our own set-aside communities and so on and so on. If you have more ideas, please put it in the comments. But my point is that we have the money to do these things, but we choose to distribute it elsewhere. Personally, I think we're out of time here in the Daughter of Babylon. Only the Most High knows how much time is left, but I feel we're out of time. However, it would have been really nice if something like this was set up many years ago. But there's a problem with our people being on one accord. And then on top of that, we have agents among us that would want to sabotage something like this. But I just thought I would put out how it could have looked. Tell me what you think. Take care.